My dad grew up in the construction industry and was around construction his whole life. And he loved to help people out, whether it was helping people at our church or helping our schools that we attended. And so as he was reflecting on what could he do at this stage of his life to start a business and be prosperous at it, he knew he could take his knowledge in the construction industry and apply it to a market that didn't really have help in those areas. About 2011, my dad was getting close to retirement and ready to hand off the president role. And that's when I stepped into the president role for BECI. And one of the things that I wanted to do was diversify just for security of the company. I wanted to get into other markets. I wanted to grow the company beyond what we had grown it. However, we hadn't published anything. We didn't show anything. We didn't have any key words around the office that showed our core values. We embarked on a process to determine what those core values were, what made the company successful, and that was people, knowledge, servant, and balance. And so those were the 4 words that meant the most, that appeared the most in our day-to-day operations. Once a year, we get the entire team together, all the branches, all the offices. It's a great time together, but it's also a time to share. And so we said, why not hand out an award? You know, these mean so much to us. And so the first award was given to my dad. And then each year, through the nominations and through discussions of the leadership team, we find an individual that is live the core values above and beyond and give them the Jim Feld Core Value Award. It's really helped us grow, and not only grow in a good way, but also to continue to maintain what is, basically go back to our roots, maintain what made us successful as a family company. Now we're a business with family values. Whether it's a combination of blessings from God, just how we go about our day-to-day, we have continued to grow exponentially. We are adding 1 office a year and 1 employee to each one of these offices every single year. So whether you're starting a company or you're a company that's been in business for 50 years, those values are there. Those values are going to continue to grow. Those values can change. But if you want to control what those values are and keep them on the forefront, bring the acknowledgement to those, publish those, put those everywhere you can, make them internal, but also make them external. If we hire based on those values, if we train and onboard to those values, if we live our decisions day to day by those values, they are going to remain the heartbeat of the company. If not, we will drift away from those and we can lose focus on them, and then our values are going to evolve into something that may or may not make the company successful.